Have you ever felt like you're fighting against the current, desperately trying to control every aspect of your life, only to end up feeling more lost and overwhelmed? What if I told you that the key to unlocking your true potential, to accelerating your spiritual ascension, lies not in relentless control, but in the art of surrender? In this video, we'll explore the profound power of surrender, how it connects to your ascension journey, and how you can begin to integrate it into your daily life to experience greater peace, flow, and alignment with your highest self. The concept of surrender is deeply embedded in various spiritual traditions across the globe. In Hinduism, the principle of Ishvara Pranadhana, or surrender to a higher power, is one of the niyamas, the ethical observances, in Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. It suggests relinquishing the ego's need for control and trusting in the divine order of the universe. Similarly, in Buddhism, the practice of non-attachment is a cornerstone of the path to enlightenment. Letting go of desires and clinging allows us to experience freedom from suffering. Christianity also emphasizes surrender through faith and trust in God's will, as exemplified by the prayer, "Thy will be done." These ancient wisdom traditions all converge on the idea that surrendering our personal will to a greater force can lead to profound spiritual growth and liberation. In modern times, the power of surrender has been echoed by numerous spiritual teachers and thought leaders. Eckhart Tolle, in his book, The Power of Now, emphasizes the importance of accepting the present moment without resistance, which is a form of surrender. He argues that our suffering often arises from our resistance to what is, and that by embracing the present, we can find peace and clarity. Similarly, Brené Brown, in her research on vulnerability, highlights the courage it takes to let go of control and embrace uncertainty, which is essential for authentic connection and personal growth. These contemporary voices remind us that surrender is not about giving up, but about aligning ourselves with a deeper truth and trusting in the process of life. The Ascension journey, in essence, is a process of spiritual awakening and transformation. It involves raising our consciousness, shedding limiting beliefs, and aligning ourselves with our true, authentic selves. Surrender plays a crucial role in this journey because it allows us to release the ego's grip on our identity and open ourselves to higher guidance. When we surrender, we stop trying to force things to happen according to our own limited understanding and instead trust that the universe is conspiring to support our growth and evolution. This trust allows us to navigate challenges with greater ease and grace, knowing that every experience, even the difficult ones, is serving our highest good. One of the key aspects of surrender is letting go of the need to control outcomes. We often cling to our plans and expectations, fearing that if things don't go our way, we will be disappointed or fail. However, this need for control creates resistance and prevents us from seeing the opportunities that may arise along the way. When we surrender, we release our attachment to specific outcomes and become open to the infinite possibilities that the universe has to offer. This doesn't mean that we shouldn't set goals or take action, but rather that we should do so with an attitude of openness and flexibility, trusting that the universe will guide us towards our highest path. Another important element of surrender is accepting what is. Often, we resist the present moment, wishing things were different or longing for a different future. This resistance creates inner turmoil and prevents us from experiencing peace and joy. When we surrender, we accept the present moment exactly as it is, without judgment or resistance. This acceptance allows us to find peace amidst chaos and to see the beauty and opportunity that exist in every situation. It also allows us to respond to challenges with greater clarity and wisdom, rather than reacting from a place of fear or anger. Surrender also involves trusting in our intuition and inner guidance. We all have an inner voice that speaks to us, offering wisdom and direction. However, we often ignore this voice, preferring to rely on our rational mind or the opinions of others. When we surrender, we learn to listen to our intuition and trust that it will guide us towards our highest good. This trust allows us to make decisions with greater confidence and to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. It also allows us to connect with our true purpose and to live a life that is aligned with our values and passions. To illustrate the power of surrender, let me share a personal story. Several years ago, I was working towards a specific career goal that I had been pursuing for a long time. I had put in countless hours of hard work and dedication, and I was convinced that this was the path I was meant to follow. However, despite my best efforts, things were not working out as planned. I faced numerous obstacles and setbacks, and I began to feel frustrated and discouraged. Eventually, I realized that I was clinging too tightly to my plans and that I needed to surrender to the process. I decided to let go of my expectations and trust that the universe had a different plan for me. To my surprise, shortly after I surrendered, new opportunities began to emerge that were even more aligned with my true passions and purpose. I realized that by trying to control everything, I had been blocking myself from receiving the blessings that were meant for me. Another example of the power of surrender can be seen in the lives of many successful entrepreneurs. Often, entrepreneurs face unexpected challenges and setbacks along the way. Those who are able to surrender to the process and adapt to changing circumstances are more likely to succeed than those who cling rigidly to their original plans. They understand that failure is a part of the learning process and that it can often lead to new and better opportunities. By embracing uncertainty and trusting in their ability to navigate challenges, they are able to create innovative solutions and achieve their goals. From a scientific perspective, the concept of surrender can be related to the principles of quantum physics. Quantum physics suggests that reality is not fixed and deterministic, but rather fluid and probabilistic. The observer plays a role in shaping reality, and our thoughts and beliefs can influence the outcomes we experience. When we surrender, we release our resistance to the flow of energy and allow ourselves to be guided by the quantum field. This allows us to tap into the infinite potential of the universe and manifest our desires with greater ease. One of the most intriguing concepts in quantum physics is the observer effect, which suggests that the act of observing a phenomenon can change its behavior. This implies that our consciousness plays a role in shaping reality. When we surrender, we shift our focus from controlling the outcome to simply observing the process. This allows us to detach from our expectations and to be open to whatever may arise. By becoming a conscious observer, we can influence the quantum field in a positive way and manifest our desires with greater ease. Another relevant concept is quantum entanglement, which suggests that two particles can be linked together in such a way that they share the same fate, regardless of the distance between them. This implies that everything in the universe is interconnected and that our thoughts and actions can have a ripple effect on the world around us. When we surrender, we align ourselves with this interconnectedness and allow ourselves to be guided by the collective consciousness. This can lead to synchronicities and serendipitous events that support our growth and evolution. While the connection between quantum physics and consciousness is still a topic of debate and research, there is growing evidence to suggest that our minds are not limited to our brains and that we are capable of influencing reality through our thoughts and intentions. The power of surrender lies in its ability to help us tap into this potential and to live a life that is aligned with our highest selves. However, it's important to acknowledge the limitations of our current understanding. While quantum physics offers some intriguing parallels to spiritual concepts like surrender, it doesn't provide definitive proof. Much of the connection between quantum physics and consciousness remains in the realm of theory and speculation. It's crucial to approach these ideas with a critical and open mind, recognizing that our understanding of both quantum physics and consciousness is still evolving. Moreover, the concept of surrender can be easily misinterpreted. It's not about being passive or giving up on our goals. It's about releasing the need to control everything and trusting in the process of life. It's about aligning ourselves with a higher power and allowing ourselves to be guided by our intuition. It's about accepting what is and responding with wisdom and compassion. In contemporary society, the power of surrender is becoming increasingly relevant. As we face unprecedented challenges and uncertainties, such as climate change, economic instability, and social unrest, many people are feeling overwhelmed and anxious. Surrender offers a way to navigate these challenges with greater resilience and grace. By letting go of our fears and trusting in the interconnectedness of all things, we can find hope and inspiration in the face of adversity. One of the most practical applications of surrender is in the realm of stress management. When we are stressed, we often try to control everything around us, which only exacerbates the problem. By surrendering to the present moment and accepting our feelings without judgment, we can reduce our stress levels and find greater peace of mind. This can involve practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and deep breathing, which help us to cultivate a sense of inner calm and acceptance. Surrender also has significant implications for our relationships. Often, we try to control our partners or loved ones, which can lead to conflict and resentment. By surrendering to the process of love and allowing our relationships to unfold naturally, we can create deeper connections and experience greater intimacy. This involves letting go of our expectations and accepting our partners for who they are, flaws and all. Furthermore, surrender can enhance our creativity and innovation. When we are trying to force a creative solution, we often become blocked and frustrated. By surrendering to the creative process and allowing ideas to flow freely, we can tap into our inner genius and discover new and innovative solutions. This can involve practices such as brainstorming, journaling, and spending time in nature, which help us to quiet our minds and open ourselves to inspiration. In conclusion, the power of surrender is a profound and transformative force that can accelerate our ascension journey and lead us to greater peace, joy, and fulfillment. By letting go of the need to control everything, accepting what is, and trusting in our intuition, we can align ourselves with the flow of the universe and manifest our highest potential. Surrender is not about giving up, but about aligning ourselves with a deeper truth and trusting in the process of life. So, I encourage you to reflect on your own life and consider where you might be holding on too tightly to control. What areas of your life could benefit from a little more surrender? What fears or beliefs are preventing you from letting go? Consider these questions and allow yourself to explore the possibilities that surrender can offer. Remember, the journey of ascension is a process of continuous growth and evolution, and surrender is a powerful tool that can help you navigate this journey with greater ease and grace. If you found this